Hey, Grand Rising. Hey, just sitting out here enjoying myself on my back patio and enjoying my forest behind me. You guys, y'all see that forest back there? When I first bought this property, I had in mind for my grandkids to cut down that forest and build them some houses on it or a trailer or what. Everybody got grown to bought houses elsewhere. So that's okay. Just me and my rabbits back there. I'll settle for that. My animals, my rabbits, my deers, my redbirds, my blue jays, yes, my possum, everything out there. in that forest, you guys. But anyway, Grand Rising, everyone. It's 11:11 a.m. my neck of the wood. Y'all know I changed the time so many times. I must have been on at 9:30. I was so sleepy. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, just hurting, left leg just hurting. Now I'm gonna tell y'all about that. When the old lady bones is hurting, that means it's gonna rain somewhere in a few days from now. But anyway, how's everybody doing today? I like to first do house rules. Let's do house rules before I say, hey, Pinky already here. Linda Gamble says, Pinky doing good. How are you feeling, love? Thank you for asking, Linda Gamble. You're so faithful. Hey, that's my May May. May May be holding it down out there. Thank you, May May. Thank you so much for holding it down when trolls come over. Yes, the trolls will come over and try to start stuff and then look at and then think I'm supposed to go against the people that's trying to help me out. No, it don't work that way. Go somewhere else. You don't like it over here, go somewhere else, right? All righty, you guys. I'm gonna get started. Pinky, I'm gonna send you the lifeline. I call it the lifeline or whatever, y'all. I'm still sleeping. I'm still sleepy, but anyway, it feels good out here, you guys. We got when it's fall. It's fall here yet, y'all? September to something is fall, ain't it? Yeah, but the trees are still green. The fall of the year. You guys, do y'all know there's a process that the earth goes through? We don't see this process. I'm going somewhere with this. That's much in life when we have to change, right? There's a process we have to go through to change. Look at what Melody had to go through. She had to go through a process. She had to go somewhere and heal. That healing from the inside out. She had to heal. When I look at nature the same way, all we see is say for instance spring. We don't see that process, but when spring comes, after that process, after everything is ready, the trees start to bloom and we see all kinds of pink trees, blue trees, green trees, every yellow trees just blooming everywhere. But you know what? We don't see the process. The process is happening underground, you guys. Yes. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about Pinky. I threw the lifeline down there. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say. String yard. Yeah, today we're going to be talking about what to do when you have a bitter ex. Everybody talks about everybody. Oh, Pinky, you got a makeover, huh? Oh, Pinky, is that you? Oh, you're doing Pink Clover. Oh, okay, Miss Pink Clover. That's right. We got to change up on ourselves. Y'all,
Hard for my I got 3 channels now.
hey, wait a minute before we're going to talk, but
Okay.
don't forget to tell them about your 10,000 views over there. But let me get finished with my introduction.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys, I gotta do house rules. Y'all know that house rule. House rule. These people, house rule is that at the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance for such things as comments, criticism, news, teaching, research, and reporting. Now, all things on Black Titanic Channel is allegedly fair use. Just my opinion, just your opinion, and for entertainment and educational purposes, you guys. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about a bitter ex. But in this case, this is a bitter ex that is a narcissist, right? He's a male. And you know we're talking about hotel, right? hotel has all his flying monkeys after his baby's mother. How could it's like sleeping with the enemy, Pinky.
It
You
is.
know, she got 4 kids by this man, and this man is being everything he can to bring this woman down. Even financially, he can't even provide financially for his kids, but he wants to take that part from his kids as well. What you think about it?
He don't care whether his kids are on the streets, homeless, sleeping in a shelter or the car, just as long as because he is so angry and so vindictive and so hateful, that narcissist, because she did not come back when he said, "You ain't gonna leave me." And if she did, she'll be coming back because she didn't come back, and God laid out a plan for her to make and let her know it's okay, you can leave now. And then when she left, God laid out the path for her to riches, to, to everything that needed to be done to take care of her and her kids. And when God laid that plan out, he laid it out so big, it blinds all those criminals on that show. Every last one of them, they're blinded by that light. Because most people can see the light, they can't even see it because they're so blind and evil and vindictive. Oh my Lord, it makes them angry. So he there's nothing good gonna ever come to him, because first of all, he have never once apologized to her when she was his wife. He need to apologize for that. He need to apologize when she left him. Now she's single. He need to apologize for that. He need to apologize to his kids. He need to apologize to her mother, and he need to make it right with all them demon snakes and let them know that he was wrong, especially that Kimmie, especially that Kimmie, and even that Destiny, because that Kimmie is just, oh Lord,
And,
if
hold it, y'all. Let me tell you about Kimmie. Let me tell you how if you don't watch a production, I have you thinking one thing about Nell, respectfully cheating. I went back and looked at that. Now I want all of y'all to go back and look at that. Kimmie said that, not Melody. They were sitting at the table, and Melody said, "Martell been disrespectful, been cheating on me disrespectfully." And Kimmie said, "Well, is there a respectful way of cheating?" It came from Kimmie. And then she said, go back and watch it, you guys, if y'all don't believe me. Then Melody answered, said, probably. And then Melody, then she said, well, what? Then Kimmie was just really done on this respect for cheating. And so Melody had to, let's say, for example, disrespected cheater is when your man or your husband got the woman calling your house. She had to explain to Kimmie what the disrespect for cheating was. Then Kimmie again about the respect for cheating. And she answered Kimmie and said, well, I guess it would be if your wife or your spouse didn't know that you were cheating. That's the only way. That's what Melody said. That's the only way I could think of a respect for cheating. But this disrespect for cheating came from Kimmie. Y'all go back and look at it. Did not come from Melody. Melody was answering this woman. She is the one brought up the respect for cheating, girl. And that's why you have to watch production, because they'll switch things up and think you won't notice nothing. I'm like, hold it. Kimmie said that. Kimmie brought that up first. Melody just answered her. Okay. Hello.
I'm here,
Okay. So
yeah.
when Destiny's sitting at the table talking about she trying to have somebody talk about respect for cheating, she had to get it from Kimmie now. She
Right.
got it from Kimmie. Kimmie is the one that brought up the respectful cheating. Now, if y'all go back and look at that table, and if you could, I hope you could find it so you could play the voice for me while you sitting there. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember they were sitting at the table.
I wish I
Kimmie is
could.
the one. Kimmie, because Kimmie was trying to do I guess a respect for cheating when she was fooling around with Maurice when he was married. and trying to pretend like he wasn't, they were separated or this or that. You know, she still was cheating with the man.
Well, you know one thing that get me about Kimmie that I want y'all to notice, right? Kyle said we were trying to work things out. Kimmie said she did not she did not know Maurice, right? But if we really look at what Kimmie said, she said that she saw Coward at a sex toy party where Coward was selling sex toys, and she bought some sex toys from Coward, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she did know who that was because she had told us earlier that she saw him on the internet and she invited him over to her house to get to cut her son's hair.
Mm-hmm. She sure did.
So link that up together. So when you the man had already been over your house cutting your son's hair. So when you went to that party, you went to see Uncle Fester. Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
know where you was at.
Yeah, she was
Side
buying
chick.
them toys probably to use on Kyra's husband, Maurice, or along with him. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let's get to the chase, y'all. We're gonna do the Braxtons today. The Braxton. We're gonna start off with the Braxton, right? Well, this is so sad. If you look at this with Mr. Kevin, I don't I just feel bad about this young man is grieving, right? He's grieving. They're airing out embarrassing thing about him on the TV. We do know that doing therapy, while they was having a middle therapy now, all of a sudden he gonna get a phone call interrupted by the law. Y'all know what happened. And then now he's out. He's been released from jail, right? He's been released. So everybody drove up to Maryland, whatever he had to see little Kevin. And guess what happened? They questioned little Kevin about his daddy. Little Kevin, the first little Kevin said what him and his daddy was talking. Then all of a sudden they stirring the sisters, the aunties is stirring this direction in a way where little Kevin got to talk about whatever he and his daddy had to talk about in private, right? So y'all know what he said in private. Well, mom had left things to him. Mom left stuff to little Kevin. But let me get through with this scenery right here. Little Kevin looked at her and say, "How are you doing?" Nobody asked little Kevin how he was doing. His heart was so it just like his mother. You know, she always cared more about them than it appears that they cared about her. He's the one that lost the so-called mama. He's the one at odds with. I don't know if he's at odds with his dad or what, but that's what the sister says. But the dad say he's not at odds with his son. Anyway, that's what he looked at them at the table and said, and guess who asks about his well-being? You see his peers, his little cousin, his age sitting next to him. He the only one at the table looked at little Kevin and say, what can we do or what can I do for you, little Kevin? Then uh that's Tawana. No, that's not Tawana. Who is that,
Mhm.
Pinky?
That's the one that's married to that
Trina.
guy.
Trina. Okay,
Trina.
that's
Yeah.
Trina. Trina looked over there and said, "Good question." So why did this little child? They're a child under me. The little cousin, the next generation, got to be concerned about how this boy is doing, and none of the adults asked him that. I really felt sorry for him at that table. Now let's go here. We'll go here. Here he is going into the office, right? They're going into the office with Octavia. Octavia is the lawyer. He's been a lawyer for a long time. Hey, you know. And so look, Octavia explained to him that the last time he saw them, they were going to do something about the will. I would not put the will up, but the will is public knowledge, you guys. I read that will. Tawana now, this chick right here got the yelling and screaming right here. She said that the reason that they don't want to have nothing to do with Big Kevin is because he had a funeral And the sister said that she did not want no funeral. Now Tony said, well, you don't know what people are saying, a husband and wife is saying.
Right.
Right. But guess what? Let me put this up. Guess what, y'all? In the will. In the will. Right there where all her, she said that the husband and the son both, she wanted both of them to plan her funeral. Any money left over, it had to go to Kevin. Mr. Kevin wasn't left out of that will, y'all. They trying to make it seem like this man was left out of the will. He was not left out of the will. Little Kevin got to be over her likeness, right? Anything
Mm-hmm.
about her likeness is what little Kevin is got, right? But the dad got the property, the house, the property, jewelry. It was two bank accounts. He got those bank accounts. The dad got a healthier everything. It to me, it really was divided out equally. But I believe that Trina was trying to protect her husband even through the grave. 'Cause she knew that if anybody, they would be fighting this man over her likeness. Y'all know that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know that right now because that's how they making money right now over her likeness through little Kevin. She was protecting her husband. She knew what she was doing. So that's what the will say, you guys. Y'all go look at the will yourself. Now, I don't know, they don't know, these Braxton don't know how smart and intelligent these people are on this internet that somebody was gonna pull that will. I didn't want to put it up there. I didn't want it, but y'all could go find it. It's circulating. He did, and then this what she said in the will, her sorority sisters and all the different organizations that she had, she did not want them to have no funeral for her. Because they got to do their ceremony and all this old stuff. And so she said no, and then I don't want nobody looking all over me. She was talking to her sorority family, those different organizations. There would be too many homecomings, too many funerals. She wanted one funeral, and that's what her husband did. Now, they can stop with all that mess. This girl right here is a liar, y'all. She is a liar. This woman left in the will, speaking from the grave in her will, that her husband and her son is supplying her funeral. And then she did say that they can have her ashes, he can distribute the ashes among her sisters. But you know what else was so interesting? She did not leave them anything. Mama Evelyn, them sisters, nobody, nothing. If anything should happen to Big Kevin, Little Kevin, everything go to Michael. That's what's in the will. It goes to Michael, you guys. They were not left with anything. And knowing if they did, I didn't see it, but word on the street that they took this man to court now. This man been living in that house almost 30 years with his wife. This man will work, everything, and they felt like he did not deserve that house. I bet they were trying to get that house to mama. They would want to live in that house, but no, the judge wouldn't have it. So that's it with little Kevin. Let's get on. We're gonna go on to the Braxton, you guys. Oh boy. Let me say hi to everybody. Hi, Kat. Hey, Pinky, could you speak to the people for me? I can't hardly see out here.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Hi, Kat. Thank you for being here. Chronicle. May, as usual. Tay Tay, good morning. And Linda Gamble is the best mark in the whole YouTube street. She knows everything and everybody. We got SC in here. Let me see who else we got in here. We got Kathy. Thank you for being here, Kathy. Thank you all. Let me see. I got everybody. Thank you all for being here for Black Titanic and supporting the channel. Thank you guys. That's good.
Yeah, okay, you guys. So I did want to touch on this while we're talking. before I get into, well, I'll do it later. We're gonna go on to the Braxton right now. This is the Braxton, you guys. This is sad. You know, every episode been about Trina.
Mhm.
Tracy, every episode. But y'all say Tracy didn't want no funeral. I didn't want to be on display, but they dragging her everything. All right, this is the Braxton.
I think they just make chaos no matter what. And I love the show. I watch the show all the time.
Yeah,
But sometimes some things can be a non-issue.
yeah.
Some of them, because there's so many females all with one, just trying to navigate one situation. Everybody got it. Nobody want to agree to disagree. And that's when I would say it comes to the older sister.
Well,
Sometimes
well, you know what? I think they should just step out of little Kevin man that relationship with his dad. They need to just
right.
step back. Yeah,
Yeah, that's no reason for them to be in that relationship. Let that boy and dad do their relationship, and then they supposed to if they call themselves loving their sister so much, they should have been supporting that little girl.
so this is Tony. She's riding down the road. Sounds like she's talking to Trina, but she wants to have a conversation with Big Cabin, Tracy's husband. She says, we don't know what goes on inside a marriage. We don't know. I'm curious. Maybe there was some conversations going on in the marriage we don't know about. Y'all know. those pillow talks between a husband and a wife. So she got to screaming. There was no talk. There was no talk. She wasn't even able to talk. I know I was there. Well, you're talking about the end stages of Tracy's life. If this man been married to her almost 30 years, you not been there every day of 30 years of these people's lives. So that is a weak a weak statement. But Tony is trying to have some kind of balance, trying to bring some type of peace to this situation because nobody thinking about little Kevin. Everybody's so caught up in their own. But agree to discuss it. Tony, they're not going to do it because they so caught up in their own head as to trying to be right. And they're not acting as mature adults in this situation. Well, they say, I'll feel better. Everyone home. If you understand. Who? Little Kevin. So, Little Kevin is used as a storyline. This is what's going on. A young man that just lost his mother, that's grieving, it's obviously that he's under grief. I'm telling y'all, this same story reminds me of when Whitney Houston passed and her daughter, little Bobby Jr., you know her daughter, Bobby Christina, was forced to do a reality show and she did not want to do it. She was still grieving. This is the same thing. Whoa. So anyway, Tawana is in the car and she's calling. She says she got little Kevin on the phone right now, y'all. Let's see what little Kevin is saying. The situation with Kevin Jr. seems to be getting worse on the day. Me and Andre and I'm gonna come see you. We can figure it all out. So her and Aunt Trina is gonna go see him. So what I want to know is, in the right frame of mind to meet with Tracy's widower. I think that if that's something that you guys want to do, no, it has to be all of us. Let's agree to disagree, but agree to discuss it. Tony, they're not going to do it because they so caught up in their own head as to trying to be right. And they're not acting as mature adults in this situation. Well, they say one of the stages is anger. And sometimes some people just get downright mean and aggressive when people die. And that's what Tawana is showing. Let me keep you going. Right now I'm not for it, but together as a family, we can talk about it. Okay, I'll police officer Braxton, bless your heart and all your parts for trying to make peace with this man. But good luck trying to convince us also, Braxton.
I have to ask, because obviously the cameras are here, why the decision to return to the show?
Oh.
The last time we talked, y'all were going to take it another step. I got my little plan I'm working on.
I just want to know why would Trina want to force this man to marry her? Anyway, that's little Kevin sitting up there, and they're at a counseling section, and we do know that the will is circulating around the internet. Now, in this will, they're saying that little Kevin and big Kevin equally can plan the funeral. That maybe they don't know that, y'all, or maybe they do know it, but didn't think nobody would find out. Because little Kevin knew what was in that will. He probably showed it to his aunties, and they supposed to keep their mouth closed. But little Kevin, and also the husband wasn't left out. The husband got the house, he got some property, he got 2 bank accounts, he got jewelry, and he get to plan the body and get to decide who they're going to distribute her little ashes around too. So he's been a part of everything, you guys. If they just leave little Kevin alone and let him build with his dad. But This not helping this boy's grief, putting all his problems, his legal problems on TV. That probably is embarrassing also.
Your mother about who she wanted to control her image, brand, and likeness. And that was my person. Production wanted little Kevin to film for his dad. Well, okay. Don't push me.
That's to wonder. She's upset because that young man wanted to unite the father and the son, righteously so, but she don't want to, she just went off on the producer. I mean, almost like as if she was threatening the producer, you guys. Oh, God. And that hurted my feelings, you guys. Let's see what Tawana is saying.
Hey, Daddy. Even though we all have our own paths and journey, we always come together whenever someone needs someone in the family. And I hope.
Well, I know Tawana didn't say that. She said they always come together when somebody needs someone in this family. I'm thinking about looking at little Kevin doing that funeral. That him and his daddy, that Tracy told him and his daddy to have when she passed. Why did you leave him there? Why did he have to stand up there all by himself? Where were you? I know he looked for y'all to walk through that door. You aunties, he looked for y'all to walk through that door. And you going around on some false narrative because y'all don't feel like that man deserved nothing, not even a house that he helped build with his wife all them years.
This will help little Kevin know that he can go deeper when it comes to relying on us and to tell us how we can help him. Our motto says, listen, we may fight hard, but we love even harder. How did the trip out? It was good. It was quick. Quick?
Well, nobody want to hear that. He's sitting at the table, got to beg the little boy. Yeah, beg her man when he gonna get married to his daughter.
Denise, and it's so good to see everyone. I think it's good that we all get together. It's been a long time.
So check this scenery out, man. Everybody got together on little Kevin's sake, right? But nobody asked how little Kevin felt but one of his cousins that his own age. Little Kevin says, how looked at them and said, well, how y'all been doing? And then it just dawned on Trina, and Trina like, yeah, that's a good question. Then the other young man, his cousin, asked him, what can we do for you?
Since we were all together like this, when was it? Tracy's. How have y'all been since my mother's passed? It's moments of, damn, she ain't here type of thing, But for me, I feel her energy and I feel her spirit everywhere.
Yeah, your mom used to call me every day, every morning. She would send me some little quirk that I laugh in the morning. And I miss that.
You okay? I'm straight. I'm straight. I can tell that he's really, really grieving still deeply, and you cannot put a timestamp on a person's grief and healing. So, I can't even imagine how he feels right now.
So what can we do for you as a family?
Good question, Lynn.
You know what? What can we do for you as a family? And then Trainer gonna tell me something. That's a good question. Were you ever gonna ask him how he felt? Y'all should know how this boy felt. It just hurt my heart that this boy lost his mama, and you guys are bickering.
When was it?
Tracy's. Let's go.
Yeah.
Exactly what she was doing. About.
Go back to those insurance lawyers.
Hey, yo.
Today, I'm meeting with Lil Kevin and attorney Antavius Weems. He has been a family attorney for a very long time.
I'm here. Hey, wherever you want to be. Wherever you want to be. I'm just gonna.
The purpose of visiting with Attorney Weems' office is to clarify a few things that were outlined in Tracy's will.
Last time I saw you, we were here because I came to take you to the courthouse to probate your mother's will.
There's still some issues between, I guess, how my father feels and how I feel.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I guess he feels like, I'm gonna say blindsided, but it's not done the right way. So I think that's just hard for her to understand, like, why did she put everything in my hands? So I think that's the biggest thing that he has. And it kind of hurts me. I feel like she was in her right mind. When G photos up, she was okay at that time.
I visited your mother before she began to decline. And a lot of people don't know this, but your mother gave me permission to record her. And I did.
We recorded the whole conversation?
Every time. Maybe she believed that somebody was going to in some way challenge it. She knew exactly what she was doing about who she wanted to be her executor and who she wanted to control her image, brand, and likeness.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one person.
that was Kevin, y'all. Yeah, but you let them tell it. She did not want him, the husband. They twist and they writing their own narrative, you guys. Pinky, you still there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Yeah, what do you think about them putting this child? He's still grieving, and y'all know they put his arrest on TV. That's got to be embarrassing for that young man.
I think it's stressful, unnerving for him.
Yes.
Yes. He was always very shy on the show. They didn't show him very much. Only time they showed him is when his mom would have him for some reason. But he was always shy, and she knows her son. He's not built for that TV show. And for them to be stressing this kid out like that, I'm just worried about his mental state.
And you know
He's
that
got
was
a girlfriend, a wife, and a child.
in the will. She said that she didn't want him to start taking over her likeness or trying to create something until he gets ready. That was the stipulation in there. Well, who told him who made him get ready? Because he's not ready right now. So we know
Yeah, I
we
can
know
tell
the
that.
force behind who's that. And then if we go to back talk about Tamar, to me Tamar, she may be a little crazy, but she the only one that's being real in here. Everybody else is faking. Y'all know what you see with Tamar is what you get, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What you see is what you get with Tamar. And Tamar has distanced herself from this family. She said, I'm trying to get help. This family is toxic. She got a lot of stuff that she got to work through from childhood. But, she's toxic also. But she said that it was the mama that asked them to do it. It was Evelyn. Now, I'm not coming out to Miss Evelyn now. She was a single mama, had to raise them daughters, and she did a damn good job. But what I'm saying is that's what Tamar said, that it was Miss Evelyn that asked them to do that, would ask her, would she participate? She was not speaking to those sisters. She had just was trying to distance herself. Now, Tamar got a lot of problems on her own with her man. Her man claimed that he's cheating on her. I don't know. You know, Tamar gonna stay at. She gonna stay getting attention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that he's cheated with allegedly another woman and used her credit card at the hotel. She said she get
So
a
why you think she being so main spirit? She said she called him scrappy. Nobody scratchy like a scratchy throat. Said his throat
Mhm.
was he spoke with a scratchy throat when he was growing up. Nobody don't know. Not even her kids. Not even nobody don't know that nickname but her. I just felt like she was saying that because she just don't like Mr. Kevin. She don't want to call his name, so she gonna say make up a name for uh for Kevin Jr. She called him Scratch.
that. Mm-hmm.
Why you think she being so mean, Spirit? This girl been absolutely just horrible. She just been so mean. And then she sent him that never. They wouldn't even married no 30 years. Well, 29 years. Oh, it's
What that got to do
29
with
years.
her?
Huh?
What that got to do with her? She was married to a man that was her roommate after she got through with him, and just kept him as a babysitter. So she needs to be quiet.
And Tracy out of all of them is the one that really just had somebody that really loved her and
Right.
really hung on in there. They hung on in there with each other, and that's what he said. Y'all don't get it. It's death do us part. So that
Mm-hmm.
part where she gonna sit up there and scream to the audience. No, the reason we don't want to speak to him, the reason we having this rift, cause he had a funeral, and she said don't have no funeral. I don't care what she said. If that was my daughter, they better get their butt on to their sister's funeral. I don't know why Evelyn. I don't know why Evelyn, because they obey Evelyn. All she had
Right.
to do is
If
tell
she
them
said
no,
go, there go.
they would have went. How, and then you got the nerve to get on here telling me somehow y'all always there for each other. No, you was not. I watched that funeral. That little boy was standing. He was up there by himself crying, girl. And I know he was thinking, is my aunties gonna walk through the door? Are they really gonna be this man? Are they gonna really abandon me?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Okay, you guys. So what we're talking about, we're gonna get to love and marriage, Huntsville. So what we're talking about right now is having a man like Martell. I'm telling you, I've had some really not so nice guys. They were cheaters, but they were not low down like this. This is the ultimate. This man talk under his wife clothes. This man want to put out nude photos and try to pretend like this woman is a HOE. I've never seen some, but they say a narcissist who is bitter after they break up. This is what they describing, y'all. First, they said manipulation. They may use manipulation tactic and games to keep you involved, such as blaming you for the breakup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, blaming you for the breakup, making promise to change, or bad mouthing you. And we see this all the time with hotel. The next vindictiveness. They may believe vindictively because you left. And that's what all that was all about. When he wanted to do put that x-ray point out on her was being vindictive, moving on quickly. They may move on from the relationship quickly and without regrets. Well, we do already know he go from one woman to the next woman. He's known as the community pig,
Yes,
narcissistic
he
rage.
is.
Now look at this last one, narcissistic rage, and we see this all the time on this set. This is the only job I know where you could go beat up somebody and fuss and cuss, have a mental breakdown, and not have a narcissistic rage and don't get fired. They may become enraged if they experience a setback in their life, job, or relationship. So he blaming Melody that he's not able to make no money. They may lash out to deflect from the conflict or regain a sense of authority. Yes, Melody's blocked that. No, you don't run nothing over here. No. But all this, that the manipulation, the vindictiveness, the narcissistic rage, we see all that in this man. Okay, what do you got to say about that?
Oh, that all describes him. But he is so, this is the low down dirty man. He doesn't care nothing about his kids. He let people abuse his kids in front of him, and he gives them the green light that they can do it anytime they get ready. That shows lack of love and compassion for his own kids. That he is such a bad father, and then he does the same thing, not just for the kid's mom, but think about the grandmother. How he let people try to goat her and abuse her in front of him, and he laughs about it, like with Destiny, and then like with the coleslaw. But Destiny recently acting a fool. Oh my lord, somebody, she need to be slapped. But I'm not saying somebody slap her, okay? But she need a ooh
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah. Well, Melody explained that she was poking with Miss Van when she saw her at her daughter's tennis match. I'm sure
Mhm.
Melody nor Miss Van invited her to Mariah tennis match, but she up there picking with Miss Van. She know Miss Van didn't want to speak to her, but she just was picking with Miss Van.
And Miss Van probably had the kids because Melanie was out of town on a job, right? That she had to do.
Yeah,
So only while she was at the tennis match, that means the other smaller other ones was with her too. So for you to do that in front of her and her grandkid to her and her grandkids over and over, and then that demon boy just laughing about it and making you do it even more, and you showing out. That shows you're not even a woman. You are the lowest form of a woman. You turning a grandmother in front of her kids, in front of people of the community. She is a filthy woman. And this one ain't no better. Ooh, my Lord, Black Titanic.
okay,
You
let's
need to
talk
talk
about
to me.
this chick. This chick right here thinks she producing, I guess. But whatever her creativity is being violent. Y'all saw at that table. She called herself
Mhm.
trying to produce on this table over there. And that what she kept on gaslight. Melody told her, look, I think I've been fair. I think I've been peaceful, at that table where
Mhm.
she kept on trying to stir some mess. So let me tell you who dropped the bomb on her. She did. She stayed her distance from, if y'all notice, she stayed her distance. And this is what she said. She said that Tisha need to learn how to read the room, right? Because
Right.
she knew Tisha was all about mess. I think when she got there, she really wanted to have a good time. But what she did was she did not take up for Tisha not one time like she usually do, just butt into everybody, take up for Tisha. Instead, she said, Tisha don't know how to read the room. Tisha gaslighting people. Tisha knew that she had just gaslighted Sonny, right? Sonny
Mhm.
and Destiny. They had just got into it, and then she gonna went right on through Mel, but Mel did not answer her. Mel answered Dr. Shanita. If you notice, the answer that
Right.
Mel, she was trying to gaslight Mel. She thought Mel was gonna get the slinging tables and throwing glasses and stuff. That's the point where she was trying to get her, but it backfired on her. It was this chick. I don't know what she got stood up for, cause I know she stood up like as if she was finna turn over, gonna fight somebody, and she was in the wrong. She come
Right.
up there at that table talking to that woman, talking to Melody,
Mhm.
gaslighting Melody about her affairs with her husband. How do this woman so weird? All in this woman relationship.
She is just a sick puppy snake. Oh my Lord, I can't stand this woman. She is foul. And she got everybody, and she's sitting there talking like she know something to be true. I mean, why are you arguing over this woman marriage that's been gone years ago? Why are you still fussing about that? That show that Destiny have not moved on. She is still upset because Melanie didn't want to be part of her village. Hey, Babs, thank you for coming in.
So
But
so we're gonna say that Destiny and her right here, they still stuck. This woman done moved on with her life. This woman done became a billionaire after this divorce 4 years later. Y'all still stuck in y'all head. Y'all ain't did nothing. Just nothing but stay stuck right there. You want Melody to stay stuck with y'all too. That's why y'all jealous over Melody, because Melody ain't finna stay stuck. She done moved on. And then let's talk about this chick right here, Trish.
oh Lord.
What do you think about Trish? When Trish,
About the girl that looked like her daddy with the hair on top of her forehead.
yeah,
Oh,
but
she's pathetic.
Trish and Trish, what's her name? Dr.
I
Shanita
don't know,
said,
but I know she did. Which one? Stormy?
no, Dr. Shanita said that Trish was throwing something glass. You know how you throw a rock at a glass
Yeah,
house,
I
but
got
anyway,
that.
she's not able to judge.
She said Trish was the person that was throwing. Trish was the person that was throwing rocks at that glass house. But how can you throw rocks at the glass house when you got a whole marriage
And
and
she
a boyfriend?
And she gonna say it ain't the same. Yours is worse. Yours is worse. Sonny Moses was single. Him and that girl, she been his booty call for 15 years. He didn't want to marry her. Yours is different, yeah, and yours is worse too, young lady. She got
Right.
all these mores and can on. She look at herself differently. She on these high mores and stuff. And so, what I need Sonny to do, right? Quit explaining. Sonny all on the internet live now with her receipts of when they last talked. Who cares, Sonny? Y'all know what? Y'all can fix it where she don't get no paycheck. You don't have to film with her, and Melody don't have to film with her. The rest of them may want to film with her, but that'll cut down some of that money that she had.
Oh, yeah. That will
Yeah,
cut down on that money.
yeah. So let me see what they're saying out here about housewife. Let's see what Tay Tay say. Thanks. Who was that just said it was a storyline for them? But
Let me see who. I think that was.
that's
I can't
okay. I
remember.
run back into it. I put it back up when I find it. Read what Tay Tay say for me, please.
Okay, I sure will. She said, Cat, that make me curse too much. When those 304s don't show up to the funeral, I was done. Didn't show up to the funeral, I was done. Tracy was the one with love. The others are castaways.
Yeah,
Yes.
and you know what? I wonder. I saw y'all know what I saw when they was at a dog funeral. All of them was somebody. One of their dogs died, and they were all of them was sitting up there at a dog's funeral. Y'all, they showed it on TV.
It was May May that said that's a storyline for them.
Yeah, it is. Right, right. Vanessa said right. That's why it's not the same because hers is worse. It's definitely worse. It's definitely worse. She the Martell, the female Martell of the group. Okay,
Mhm.
okay, read that for me.
This one here, Letitia most definitely read the room. Tisha was doing the medical term, what?
Okay, registered nurse degree. You didn't put the medical term up there.
Tisha was foul. Tisha was acting like that was her trip, and she was calling the shots of all what they should talk about and who got problems, and we need to air this out. Girl, who opened the school door and let you out to say that she needs to sit back?
Well,
She
let me
was a
tell you
good
something.
class.
Sound like she was reading to me. Nothing she said sounded real. It's like
No.
as if the whole through the whole from the beginning to the end sound like she was reading. She was reading, and you just couldn't get into it because you know the girl had rehearsed her line. Let's read
Hmm.
this over. Master registered nurse degree. You go, girl. She got a master degree. Lakeisha most definitely read the room. Tisha was doing the medical terms called pundanicious. She had every intent of disrupting that vacation. Yeah,
Yes, she
she did
did.
a poor job of it because let me tell you something. Dr. Shanita was shutting her down, and she felt like she was gonna get Melody off her game. She want to say, "See, I told y'all Melody acts." Let me tell y'all. Let me say one thing. I'm gonna send this through, and then I'm gonna send this on through. I'm gonna put this up for y'all. Right here is very important. This is very two things I want to show y'all. Y'all see this part right here? Dr. Shanita said, look, she had to warn Melody because all three of them, they were right there in this water over there gathered. Y'all remember this scenery? They
Hmm.
were gathered over there in that water. And then, girl, I had to turn her around because her butt was showing. Looked like she didn't have on nothing. I guess
No,
she got a
no.
BBL and she trying to show her butt, but it just looked bare back there. So I had to shade some of her off because I didn't want that butt showing. But
Hey, she just
anyway,
look nasty.
they were all in this water and they were talking and gossiping. And guess what she said? Look again. I told you, look at them again, Melody. They're the ops. And Melody said, well, why you say that? She said, because they are the ops. She knew that they was over there talking and scheming, and they was scheming on how to get this chick right here. This chick
Right.
right here. But let me tell y'all what I didn't like. Did you know what Stormy said? Stormy
What?
in that water, and Stormy said, well, I don't worried about Sonny because I saw them interact. What I do worry about it is Mel. Now, let me tell you something. Mel, they ain't never seen Mel fight nobody. They ain't never seen Mel turn over no tables, chase nobody around. But yet, and still, she want to get an impression. Sonny was trying to get an impression that Melody was violent. That's what she trying to, and
Right.
it wasn't gonna go over. I don't know if y'all caught it because she talking about, I worry about what Melody gonna do to her.
Right.
And I'm like, what you worry about Melody for? You the violent one in the group. Both of
Right.
y'all is the violent one in the group. Mel is not the violent one in the group.
And
Don't
you
be
got to remember that's Mel's getaway. You worried about it. Y'all shouldn't have called that heifer to come, and
that's
y'all should have
right.
been there yourself. If you worried about things, stay your butt at home. That was not your trip. That was Mel's trip.
Now let me show y'all this one. I got two more things to show y'all, then I get to the thing. Let's look at this one. Let's look at this. I hope this the right one. That's it. Who's sitting behind Mel? Who's sitting behind her? Now look, they looking over there out there in the sea at the ops out there in the sea. They obvious, but who's sitting up there listening?
Nell.
She's sitting right with this woman with her back turned, and she out there, and this is what she just had said, and she talking about somebody. What did she say? Tell me what she
She
said.
said that the millimeters, Mel's fans, and got her and blew her head or got her thinking that she's Jesus or something. I cannot believe she compared herself to Jesus. Woman, you just jealous because you ain't got no fans. Only fans you got is side chick fans.
So that to me, that's a dangerous. You know that it's
Hmm.
dangerous if this woman sitting behind you and she's sitting right behind her. Every time Mel say something, she talking about, I told you, see there, I told you. And what she was saying back there under her lips, I told you that she thinks she Jesus. I told you that they got the big head. She was saying that in the back of her, and
Hmm.
I'm like, oh my God. Melody thinks she's safe, but what? I mean, this woman sitting right under her. You thinking everything all right, and your enemy sitting right there
right
on
there,
top of
hearing
you,
everything you say.
behind your back. Melody addressed that too. She did address that about her insinuating that she was Jesus. I had been comparing that to the Judas Road too. The Judas Road is just when somebody backstab you. That's all that she was saying.
Mm-hmm.
All
That's
right,
a
and
fact.
then yeah, and I like it when Melody told Dr. Shanita that she's aware that somebody trying to come in and take over her spot. But she is the boss, right? You can't take over the queen spot. But one thing she said that I liked that she said to Dr. Shanetta, she said, "You can't take my spot, but you can pull up a chair next to me." Now that
Right.
ain't that's still nice, you guys.
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay, so
nice.
meanwhile, I don't know. Miss Nell is really, really, really in the gray area for me. But this
She was
right
dead
here,
in my great area.
she did a poor job of whatever she was trying to do. She just don't have it. She don't have it. She out there reading. Everybody knows she reading. Everybody, it sounds like she reading, and we know what she was doing. I mean, she's trying to gaslight stuff, but we still know she act like she was reading a script, something she had wrote down. Okay, you
Right.
guys, let me see what y'all are saying, and then I'm gonna go on and do. We're gonna keep it rolling, right?
Mm-hmm. We're gonna keep the rolling. Gonna ride
Okay.
on that bus.
What do that say? See, I can't see because of the glare of the
I
sun.
can't believe that I can't this is too be real. I can't believe that she can't comprehend what Melanie was saying. No, she can't because she's still hood. She's still ghetto. So she just because she own a business now, that don't mean she educated. Nell is dumb as shoes and
Well,
jealous.
yeah. Well, anyway, Tisha. All Tisha can create is violence and anger. Is that all you can create? She just like her
Mhm.
mother. Tay Tay said, Montel said Mel is gangster. Plus AC and Stormi talk. That's right. AC scared of Mel because Mel had pulled up on her. That's exactly what she was
Mhm.
doing, pulling up on her to kick her butt. That's right. Maybe they
Mhm.
said, but they always say keep your enemy close. That's where you get your information. But not if they're gonna
Right.
take a knife and stab you in your back while you sitting up there or shoot you in your back. Oh,
Sure will.
Queen Common Sense. I know they say that, but I don't
Oh, Queen
believe it.
common sense.
She says she in the bus listening from work on the break.
Okay.
All righty, I'm gonna put this through and then I'll finish reading y'all comment. Nell talk is as old as me. What Nell is as old as me. She wants everyone to be her friend. I don't trust her. Well, why? Why she should be Melody friend? Melody the one got her on the platform.
That
Anybody?
is true.
Yeah, anybody associated with Montel, y'all? They ain't no good. They always turning on Melody. Everybody want that spot. Everybody
Mhm.
want that spot. A show she created. You think I done created some all many a nights brainstorming and going to different producers and TV network pitching my shows for y'all to think y'all can come and take my ish. Call that a coup. I call that a coup. A coup is when
Mhm.
you illegally seize power from somebody.
Right.
Hmm. Okay, you guys, don't forget I got my cash app out there. It's still $ Black Titanic. Thank y'all for the super sticker and the super chats. And I'm just thanking y'all ahead of time, new members, old members. Thank y'all so much. Y'all seen y'all don't forget about Debbie Bunting. Y'all know Debbie has her own platform too. So don't y'all forget about Debbie.
And she comes on what time? Round three?
I don't know, Debbie. I don't never get
Yeah.
no notification. I always have to go back and
I need to figure out why I don't get notifications. I don't get nobody's notifications. I need to check. You know, you two have a problem doing things like that.
Yes, they yeah, they throw you off your game. Yeah, every once
Mhm.
in a while.
Rod says Martell is in court today. Yes, we know with
I know
his old.
they glad I ain't in Huntsville.
Yeah,
Oh,
they glad. They should be
I
glad.
would have been right there. You could go and you could go. I would have been able to get into the RP, but yeah. So Dr. Shanita says, I don't know you. Destiny they come on in her confession talking about how her mouth, she still got a big mouth. In other words, she said in a different way. But Destiny says she knew her. She worked with Dr. Shanita at some spot in I think Bughead and Atlanta, Georgia. Let's see what Dr. Shanita has to say about that.
Real quick, and then we're gonna laugh about this tomorrow. Me, do I look like I worked at the same place Destiny worked at? Do y'all know this girl even had me questioning myself? I had to call the top 5 people in my life and send Destiny's picture. Like, do we know her? Like, you know how you got friends and all your friends know everybody that you know? You know how your friends, like, you got a set of friends that they know everybody that you know, right? We all got those kind of people, right? Do you know how many people I called? Like, do we know a girl named Destiny? They like, no. I'm like, let me see. They like, send me a picture, send me a picture, send me a picture. Everybody, I didn't even watch the show. I don't even know, because I'm only watching what y'all sent me on TikTok. But what, girl? What? You know? Girl, name 3 things about me. What's my know me? Who? People play all day. When I say people play all day, when I say people play all day, when I say what? Let me ask y'all one question. I'm about to go sleep. I'm about to go. I'm about to ask one question. I promise y'all, I'm about to go sleep. All I want to know. That's what I'm asking you. Hold on. Me. This all I want to know. I got one question, y'all. This all I want to know. One question. Did they play? Because I didn't watch it. When Destiny said, "Yeah, your job on God," I said I had a job. Do you know I'm unemployable? Do you know how long it's been since I worked for somebody and collect a job? Me, a job. I can name every job that I ever had in my entire life. And when I moved to Atlanta, I moved to Atlanta, Georgia as an entrepreneur. I owned a sports management company. I worked for NBA and NFL players, and there's enough of them on Instagram that can vouch for it if y'all get bored enough and start going to hit them up and be like, "Did Shanita used to work for you?" So I moved here. We're supposed to talk about this tomorrow. We're going to talk about this real quick, and I'm about to go to bed. I moved here because at the time when I was living and working in Chicago, all my players had got traded at once. So it was almost like God was like, okay, it's time to have a change of environment, because the majority of my players was playing for the Pistons, the Bulls, the Milwaukee Bucks. It was like everybody got traded at the same time. So when I moved to Atlanta, literally I was making a transition because the athletes that I worked for made a transition. That was number one, right? I had a job. The job she talked, let's talk about Atlanta. How many jobs I had in Atlanta? 2. And technically, one of them, I don't even know if you really want to call a job. One, yes, was a restaurant, but Destiny did not work at that restaurant in Buckhead. And I loved that restaurant. It used to be called Milan. It was over there. So there you have it. This is the first time that these girls right here on Love and Marriage Huntsville cast has to be accountable for what they have to say. This is the first time that they experience backup for Melody, right? But you know what? You need to learn your lesson, girl. You missing your lesson. Your lesson should have come back on here on this platform, Destiny, and try to build yourself up, your brand up, Destiny. But what you do, you go deep, deep, deep down in that rotten soul of yours. You stuck 4 or 5 years ago where this woman have moved on, Melody. But the woman don't know you.
And y'all know what? They're liars on here. Destiny is a liar. So is Tisha. They both been busted for their lies. She don't know you, Destiny. And you know what? The woman ain't lying. You such a liar, Destiny. So Dr. Shanita gonna make it quite clear right here on this page that I don't know you, Destiny. What the ham sandwich wrong with you? I don't know you.
At a restaurant at the same time. What does that mean? We weren't friends. We didn't hang out. I don't know you. I don't know nothing about you. I don't know nothing about your past. I don't have no ill will against you. I don't have nothing bad to say about you. The only thing that I'm going to stand 10 toes down is that girl didn't steal your man, because how can you steal somebody that married somebody else? So clearly he made a choice, and I don't even understand why that's still an argument. So what do you want from this? What do you want from it? What are you proving? What do you win? What do you? Let's say for giggles, we did work at the same restaurant. What does that prove? What? That I had a job to buy Gucci shoes and purses when I didn't know no better? Because everybody that knew me when I moved to Atlanta knew I worked in sports management. So make this thing make sense. So
of course y'all know Tisha been gaslighting all night long. And I'm gonna tell you who dropped the bomb on her. That's her own sister-in-law. She says she not in it. Tisha need to learn how to read the room, because what she did was she had already had Sonny and Destiny, going back and forth about the timeline between Moses. Okay, well, it's been heard that we heard her and Moses said that they quit dating in January. Is that 2024, 2023? One of them. But we do know, I remember that it was in January that she and Moses both said that they stopped communicating with each other. But nevertheless, they were going back and forth over Moses. And Tisha, for the life of me, she takes this girl's side and don't even know her. But anyway, Dr. Shanita gonna look down there and say, I want to hear your story, Destiny. Let's see what Destiny say.
it was, you don't have that no more. But what I'm saying is, you had it after me. But it don't matter. I have the ring. So yes, you got to argue about that contract because he keep talking about me all over Huntsville. So hey, Destiny, I would like to allow you to tell your side of the story because I believe you have a story. How do you feel? What's your story?
Shanita's talking a lot, per usual. Same thing I remember from decades ago. Who are you for me to have to explain anything to you? But I also feel like if the situation when Moses was brought up.
There you go, y'all. She says she don't know her. Let's keep it rolling, Destiny. You delusional. She don't know you, Destiny.
Then I'm going to speak on it.
I will say this, the interpretation of friendship is different. And the interpretation of a work relationship that extended a year and plus after working on the show is different to me. You know, I got messages in my phone that say, I miss you and I love you, sis. And that to me is
a response.
Dr. Shanita just explained that, just because you work with someone does not mean that you are friends. Sonny was a producer. It's her job to get information from you. But it's hard to get information from you. I can't believe Sonny when Sonny said that this chick didn't talk too much about her life, because that's what everybody said on the show. That's the reason she got fired. Even Kimmie helped her get fired, because Kimmie ran it in the ground at their reunion that Destiny wasn't saying anything, wasn't contributing. Carlos agreed. Next thing we knew, we were fired. Now they all sitting up there like they friends. Melody said, ain't none of them friends.
Right, but you said it though. You told this lady you love her?
Sis? Yes, hey, I love you, sis. Miss you. When I say that, I would say that to you if I worked with you for a month.
So she took it as though, so she told her she loved her. I mean, Destiny literally took it to heart. I don't know if Destiny just playing the victim or what, you guys. So let's keep it rolling.
I'm just saying, like, don't make it. It was more than 3 times.
How long did you and Moses date after Sonny was no longer, your producer?
Yeah, well, we officially broke up in August and y'all got married in December.
August, September, October, November.
You said
he was sending you money in October.
September. That's because he felt you.
Oh Lord! So y'all heard Nell. You mean he was sending you money in October? And that girl, that was a great comeback. She she needed help. She always need help from everybody on that show. Ooh, Mel just busted her for saying that she had to pay the DJ or makeup artist or something. And Sunny had to pay when she did her performance. Then Melody has to pay for her light bill. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, so he put y'all together.
You know?
What you mean? He told me now because everything is coming out.
But you didn't know.
No, I didn't know anything about
They
that.
hadn't seen each other since January 23.
And y'all were together in August.
We exchanged numbers then.
And then when did y'all get into a relationship? It was official.
I want to say it only took 90 days for y'all to be.
You know what? She's gonna bring that phone out now, but she kept saying for y'all to be in a relationship, and Sonny kept saying for us to get married. For us to get married. Yeah. That's all it took. Okay, I'm coming. So we're still at this table. And so these two ladies are arguing. This woman's arguing over her husband. Destiny arguing over her man. Now, Destiny used to be in the side chick. And she's trying to prove that, that your man was contacting me. So Sonny said, what does this got to do with me? She pulls out the phone. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Well, anyway, you guys, I don't know what went on, but she got to going down all these different months. And Sonny said, what's that got to do with me? But here's where Trish come in, and here's where Dr. Foster comes in. Wait a minute now, this chick right here talking about Trish, she going hard for you? You mean to tell me that Trish started explaining that she got a husband and a boyfriend? Y'all know how Trish get to doing, because she done found out that Trisha got a man and a husband, but trying to judge Sonny. So that's why she said, what you trying to do? You throwing rocks at a glad house or whatever? Y'all know what that means. Look at your own self first before you can throw rocks at somebody else. That's all you need to do, Miss Lady. Because Melody already said, Trish, that you was a non-factor, right? What you say don't matter. Nobody at this table know you at all, Trish. But it's just interesting that you will sit up in your confession and claim that your situation not the same. I want to know, when did they rewrite history or rewrite the dictionary as to which morals is better than the other morals? Now, your morals, you find out is better than her morals. You got a husband, you got a boyfriend, and you've been sneaking around with Martell, right? But yours can't be judged because yours is different, right? Sonny, on the other hand, has got married to Moses. Well, Destiny was never married to him. He said she forever gonna be the side chick. He already said it. But anyway, you feel like you can't be judged because I don't know. Tell me. But it appears that you are low vibrational, Trish. Like you are less intelligent than these other women. I hate to say that. But when you get up there in that confession saying that your situation is different from this woman's situation, which you talk about Sonny, and Sonny is married to this man. Sonny, you still married. You the Martell and amongst the ladies of the fair. But anyway, what I want to say to you, Tish, is that You sitting up there trying to blend in, trying to be big, want somebody to think that you big, bad, and tough. But what it do is makes you sing like something like you mentally challenged, that you do not understand life, that you do not understand the experience of it of this woman. Her experience and your experience are different, but morally, you have no room to talk. Morally, you trying to find out some excuse that you're better than Sonny now. You're better than Sonny because Sonny married this man and this man is single and this man is just a single man. Well, I'm just going to say, Trish, you got to do better than that because right now you sounding intellectual inferior. That's all I want to say. So Melody, they're out just having fun, y'all. This I'm gonna back it up to before they got to the dinner now. They're all outside having fun. Melody, so she loved to be on these speedboats.
Anybody who's been on vacation with Nell knows that one thing I don't do, baby, is get on me a jet ski. Yup, sure am. I love getting on the jet ski. It's fun.
So it looks like they really did have a lot of fun, but they don't want to give that to Melody, right? They just don't want to give her her problem. But Dr. Shanita noticed something. Watch this at the beach.
So I probably have to go to the house and meet her there.
So they're standing out there at the beach all talking about destiny, right? So this chick right here is saying, well, I don't worry about Destiny and Son. I've seen them together. What I do worry about is Melody. Now, why would she worry about Melody? Melody have always conduct herself in a nice way. You never seen her try to throw chairs at nobody, cuss nobody out. So why would she try to paint this picture? Y'all take a look at Kimmie. Kimmie have distanced herself. I think Kimmie really wanted to be friends and have a good time on this trip. She did not want to participate, but and being evil on this trip, but she still dropped the bomb. Everything, all this gaslighting that Tisha was doing, she stayed in the background. Well, let me tell y'all something. They gave it to her because when she got to that pool, when they anniversary, she had to lick her neck. She had to lick Ace because she dropped the bomb on Tisha. And at that event, right there at that hotel on that beach in the room, she did not take up for Tisha. As a matter of fact, she said Tisha need to learn how to read the room. But anyway, Dr. Shanita noticed everything. She's gonna tell Melody, look at your ops.
So I'm gonna have to tell her.
It's gonna be a little touchy.
She don't know yet. So I'm gonna have to tell her when I see her. Because I didn't want her to be like, well, I didn't tell her, but I want her not.
So this girl right here, she's been trying hard. Her plans have been messed up. A monkey wrench has been thrown into her plan to sabotage Melody, but she's still trying it.
Because Sonny is here. Like, I'm not even worried about her.
So Sonny not worried about neither one of them. Sonny says she's not mad at nobody. Y'all need to move on. Sonny think y'all act like little kids, little teenagers.
Because I've seen them interact at the game. I'm worried about what her and Mel said. I didn't know it was that bad on that side. Even like my dad was like, I have absolutely no care.
So Mel has never been violent, so I don't know what you worried about. I know y'all two are the convicts in this. All y'all are the convicts. Y'all the one we have to worry about getting violent on this show, not Melody.
And they're ops again every time.
But she said, there go your ops again. Melody, every time, there go your ops again. But look at this scenery, y'all. Look who's sitting behind Melody. Miss Fletcher. That is, and Miss Fletcher sitting behind Melody. Miss Fletcher gonna sit up and she's listening at all this conversation. So behind Melody's back, she'll carry it. But see, Melody still trusts Miss Fletcher. Miss Fletcher and her, she wants to be famous, right? So I think she's beginning to be a little bit envious of Melody because she wants that spot as the boss, the big boss, as the power couple, the single power woman. But anyway, here she goes. She gonna say behind Mel back. Let's go. She gonna say it behind Mel back, and then when she's sitting up there posing that little blue dress right here.
It's crazy. Like, her fans have truly blown her head up. That's crazy.
Let's go back. Let me see what she's gonna say.
Let's go. Yeah.
Watch her.
That's right. Watch her. Watch her. Now she knocked that smile off of this chick face. And there's Stormi over there saying like that, like she needs some teeth in her mouth. Anyway. But I think she got all her teeth, but look like her mouth all slunken in like she need teeth. But anyway, that's what she said. Watch her. Watch your ops.
So now my mind just always tell me when you walk away, when you go on a group, you talking about.
That's like Jesus and Judas, right? Because right before Judas betrayed Jesus.
So right behind her is a op. I'm gonna call her an op right now because she's ready to betray you. She's gonna say that you got the big head. Your fans that gave you the big head.
With some pieces of silver, he sat down and ate with them.
Mel compared herself to Jesus Christ. It's crazy. Like, her fans have truly blown her head up. That's crazy.
Are you and Stormi good?
She and I.
So Mel didn't go unnoticed. Mel addressed that in her live. Okay, so what do you think about Nell? What do you think? Pink, are you still there? Or maybe Pink has stepped away. But what y'all think about Nell saying that? That she's sitting right behind Melody and saying those things. That's dangerous to have a friend like that right behind your back and you talking shit behind my back. I don't know, you can stab me or what. But anyway, you
I'm still
guys.
here, Black Titanic. I'm here.
Okay, yeah, I was asking, what do you think about Nell saying that about Melody?
Oh, I think that was out of line. That let you know how she feel about Mel. She really don't like Mel. That let you see that she was always envious and jealous of Mel. That's jealousy.
And the
She
fan too, the
right,
millimeters. They all jealous over
right,
Melody having support. Even
right. They don't
she.
like that one bit.
Okay, y'all. If anybody want to come up, they can. That's it for today. Let's see. Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all know what? I forgot to let it play on. I did have some Black History at the end. Oh, let's see if I can find it. I
But
shouldn't.
they are so jealous. Nell, that's her telltale signs. She letting her little horns show. The horns on her
Can
being
you
you.
talk while I pull this back up? I forgot to
Yeah,
let it play on the next slide for my Black
yeah.
History. Talk to my audience while I get
Okay,
this
I
together.
will.
Now the
And
film gonna come up, but I still need you to talk while I'm looking.
okay, that's fine. But Nell is letting her horn show on her head. The fact that she said Melanie is letting her fans go to her head and everything, and she comparing herself to Jesus. She wasn't comparing herself to Jesus. She was giving just stating what do you call it? It's not an analog. I forgot what you call it, but anyway, she she just sitting back there watching Mel interact with her true friends, interacting with Shanita. Lauren is on the other side. And then Sonny, all of them are just enjoying themselves. And she's just jealous that Melanie have her true friends there too. She's jealous of the fact that she have fans that love her and that support her and got her back and will throw down for if we have to. And
Okay,
then,
here come another video. Thank you,
okay,
Bay.
all right.
Hopefully, I'll let this one play. The Black History is at the end of those videos. I didn't let it play all the way. I'll let this one play out.
Okay.
This melody, y'all.
Further proves my case. Which further proves my case. But they don't want to say I haven't been ganged up on or I have not been. Just by way of sensibility speech. More than some of these people will ever travel. You have seen things some of them will never see, and you've seen more money than a lot of them will never see. I said, don't worry about these people, girl. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. So, yeah. Yes, she is beautiful. Yeah, she is. She is, but y'all know what's so funny to me? What's funny to me is it is so bothersome to people for me to have someone who is like calling out bullcrap and sticking behind me, sticking beside me, sticking behind me. It's so bothersome. That just goes to show how y'all so used to nobody having my back. Which further proves my case. Which further proves my case. But they don't want to say I haven't been ganged up on or I have not been bullied out here in these streets. Then why are you so bothered? Just like that, when somebody does the opposite. Why are you so bothered? Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Why are you so bothered? It would be the norm, right? For somebody to be defending me and having my back. So that's really what the problem is. The problem for you and that's so cool. You gotta watch the second half of the season. Watch the second half of the season. See it all play out for yourself. Just watch. Just watch. Like I told y'all though, this is for anybody. Anybody, listen, I'm not gonna let folks just talk out the side of their neck. I'm not gonna let you just say things. It's gonna be proven. Where, when, how, when it happened, when.
You know, Uncle Johnny like those.
No, I ain't doing that this season. Second half, I didn't do that. Baby, if you say something, you're gonna have to prove it. And that's what goes on.
Uncle Johnny, I always want, every time I go to the store, that's what he want me to bring him back. Oatmeal cookies with the icing on them. He's like, I forgot I was recording, y'all. I'm talking to my grandson. Yeah. It'll stop soon. Oh, yeah, give me some.
I used to eat that back when I was still heaven.
I think November. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, give me some.
I used to eat that back when I was still heaven.
I think November. Oh, it's on. Perfect.
I love pancake syrup.
And somebody said, I want to call this out. Somebody said, Stormi said,
taking this off, y'all.
She friends with Destiny. I'd be mad.
I took it off because I was talking. I didn't realize that I had that recorder on. But anyway,
Okay.
Melody was saying that they're not used to nobody defending Melody. Melody
Right.
always had to, all of them
Defend
gang
herself.
up on her. But this time when Melody brought her friends with them, Tisha was upset about that. Tisha
Right.
ran that in the ground about her having her friends. But we're gonna say that Tisha could not produce anything. Only thing that she knows is violence.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Well,
And you
we
can
already
see how,
know that.
yeah, well, you can see how she tried to produce those scenery, violent. Now you at you stand in a luxury mansion, and this all on your mind is just to talk shit and you can't enjoy it. Let me tell you what I noticed about that room. When Destiny came in that room, she was trying to make Destiny be so upset about the room. Destiny was not upset about that room. She did say something about something about a baby, but she opened that door and saw that balcony out there. That
Mm-hmm.
beautiful scenery that they had. They did have a patio to go to. And
Right.
that's what Destiny said. You should have been showing me this.
Right.
So as you go to her, that goes to when they say you can't take the girl out of the hood. That goes to show you that because she still was so hood, ready to fight, ready to clown, ready to provoke some type of violence in that house when she should have been enjoying that peace and that love and just living in that mansion.
Right. Because that's the first one she gonna ever stay in for. If they can't afford that. Mm-mm.
Pinky, I don't know how that girl sit up talk about how that room so small. That room downstairs bigger than their whole house.
Right. That's what I've been seeing. You saw how far and the distance those beds was away from each other and all that space in there. I said to myself, she needs to stop lying. I need to put her house up and that room up, and we need to do a comparison.
And she nasty. You saw how nasty she kept that room. She talking
Mm-hmm.
about her clothes, everything all scattered out on the floor. Then she opened up the bathroom dirty. And I don't think Kimmie and Destiny, they don't live nasty like that. But that
Mm-hmm.
bathroom was nasty and that room was nasty where she had all her stuff on the floor.
Mm-hmm. She is nasty like that. That heifer. Ooh, I swear I can't say nothing nice. I really can't because she just disturbs my soul.
But you know what I like? I like how all of them came on and told the truth. Melody came on and showed receipts. I got to put that out. Melody showed receipts.
Right. She brought that red phone.
That's right. She made Destiny out of a liar. And then I don't even know why this chick right here keep trying to. Why don't she just let Moses talk? I would just say, Moses,
Shut
when
this
they
heifer
you
down.
the one need to address shut it down with Destiny, not her. She over there arguing with Destiny. I wouldn't do it. I would not argue. It's my husband and I'm married to the man and that's it. But she choose to go. She sit down and I enjoyed her live because she like a poet.
Yeah, and that T-shirt of hers, that
Yeah,
white T-shirt. I'm a
huh?
wife.
What you say?
She had a T-shirt called "I'm a Wife." Uh, I like that T-shirt, and she holding up her finger, her like that's your mommy.
Yeah, well,
And
that chick was a teen wife. She called herself throwing off on Melody when Melody got a divorce and wore her teen wife shirt. And remember,
mhm,
Miss Van turned around and made money off of it.
right,
Yeah. So Dr. Shanita Foster said, "Hey, look, Melody, look at the ops sitting over there. I hope Melody." Now we see that Melody has just sat back all these years and looked and studied everything. Now she was just trying to give them a chance, girl. She got
mhm.
all of their numbers now. Now she had to go lick ass. Oops, excuse me for saying that. I didn't mean to say that. Y'all saw when she did not take her for Tisha in that mansion, y'all saw when they y'all saw at that anniversary how she had to lick Tisha. I mean, lick her down. Because I'm sure her husband got on her for not defending Tisha, right? Not having Tisha back. But everywhere they go, it's got to be violent. You can't take them nowhere out of the hood. Just violent. That's all she is. And then on top of that, Carlo, you need to get somebody else. Cause this girl, all she do is be reading a script. She don't even sound real. All she do is it's like she's standing up there reading when she talking. Even her facial expression when she talking, you could tell she acting. She's a
Right.
poor actor. She don't know how to direct nothing now. All righty, I'm gonna get ready to go. It's 1:45. I don't have much to say, you guys. I'm gonna read this and I want to read this. And you got anything you want to say? I want you to tell them about how you that well you got all them views. Remember?
Oh, you're talking about that. I put out a short.
Yeah, tell them
Um,
about that. Yeah.
yeah, I put out a short, and I didn't really think it was going to amount to nothing, but it did. That one little short with this little girl's face on it. Her mom, she have a mom and dad. Okay, her dad was caught. No, her mom was caught cheating uh, on the dad. And while the little girl was at school, mom and dad had a 30-minute argument over the cheating. But mama must have gave the man a lot of her dad's money. So dad gonna stand there with his big long pow, telling him what he's gonna do to her. And mama just sitting there recording him. I've been running so quick because he looked like he couldn't run because he was a little intoxicated. But in my opinion, he powder to Never Land 3 times. But anyway, I just dropped that out of nowhere. And right now it's at 15,612 views on my
Wow.
The Housewife. And then on my other channel, which is what is that other channel? Uh, Pink Global, I dropped it over there too, and it did one of the same things. It just went crazy over there too, and I didn't think nothing about it. That one said
Okay. Hold on. Thank you very much, you guys. So y'all go over there and see that fabulous. She said she got 115,000. The other one, how many views?
over 12,000.
Over 12,000. So let's talk about Destiny, y'all. Melody, you got something to say, Destiny. You can remember all that 4 years ago when that woman was married, but you can't remember when Melody paid that makeup artist. Was he a makeup artist or a DJ?
DJ.
Yeah, you can't remember that.
Yes,
Tell
the
us about
DJ.
that.
No, the makeup artist. She paid for her makeup. Her makeup artist.
Whatever she paid for, you wouldn't pay the man. You remember that?
And
Yeah,
she
Destiny, can you remember that? You
and she
always
had her
got
book.
people paying for everything. Do you remember when Sonny said that she even had to pay for her to be on stage to perform? She had to buy her outfit. Then she had to go get her backup dancers. And as a matter of fact, she had to pay for the whole production. And then the chick got mad at Sonny and quit speaking to Sonny because she bought Melody on the stage out of all
Right.
Melody done did for her. How come you don't tell us about when Melody had to pay your bills with the makeup artist, the DJ? When are you gonna give Melody her refund back for paying your darn your darn light bill? You want to talk about that? What about Lil Barry? Why did Lil Barry divorce you?
Oh, I'm glad you brought him up, Black Titanic. Guess what? Don't forget, she having to the 13th to pay that money back.
Oh
You
yeah,
got
that's what I
until
want
the
to do.
13th.
Yeah, can you tell the audience about? I'm gonna say this and then you tell your part. Look, audience, I just have been so lazy, but she owes 72,000 over. Just say $73,000. She owed that to y'all. Remember when she had McDonald? The
Right,
people that rented that to her, they had to
right.
take her to court. She still owed them. They got a judgment on her. She went lately in appeal that judgment, but she lost. They dismissed her out. No, she got to pay that $72,000 in addition for that's how much damage she did to those people property, y'all. $72,000 worth of damage. That Madonna sign is still up when you go down there. I don't know who responsibility to take that sign down, but I did just see where it was on Drop the Mic where she showed where her employees had came out and said that Destiny owed them, still owe them to today. Destiny has not paid them. Destiny they kept working because she kept begging them and saying that she was going to pay them. But then when they look up, she traveling somewhere with the other people traveling, but ain't paying her employees. Now tell about your part where she owed those people too.
Okay. Now, Destiny, due to her that modification of that divorce decree, she still owed her husband because there was a modification down on it, right? Because she was found guilty that and everything, the whole everything that was laid out, she owes her husband. She's supposed to pay this by September the 13th of 2024, which is coming up. Today is the 9th. So if the day is the 9th, girl, you have until Friday. Today is Monday. You got until Friday to pay $23,683.37. And then if you add that 73,000 to it too, so then you're looking at that you needing to pay $96,683.37.
Almost $100,000. That right. And then I didn't put the other. She got liens, tax liens, and all that on her medical records. You can't put that up. But yeah, and then she, when I went to the courthouse, y'all, I'd rather go to the courthouse than to get the thing off the internet. But I'm not in Huntsville. But when I went down there, they said they got us so much paperwork on this girl. And I got stacks and stacks of paperwork that in my notebook that I got in my files on her. I just been too lazy to put them up, y'all. She just as bad as Stormi. Her and Stormi, between her and Stormi. Well, I guess what's his name too? He just as bad too. Must all of them, right?
Yeah,
In and out of the Madison County. I was there so much for all three of them too. They got to knowing me very well down there. Be like, hey, Miss Griffin. Hey, Miss Griffin. When I walked through the door. And then they just direct me to where I wanted to go. But anyway, y'all, they're no strangers. They're no strangers to the court. And I like to know this. She called herself addressing. All she said that, yeah, I've been to jail and it ain't fun. That was her way of addressing her jail time. But what I don't like about Carlos and them, y'all ran Kiki every day, 24 hours, all day long, even in your commercials, even when Love and Marriage Huntsville went on, y'all kept running that girl's mug shot. Why is it that Martell don't get those same treatment? He got mug shot. Destiny done had what, about 3 mug shots since yeah.
Who and else? Nobody ran her shot. They're not even talking about her criminality.
And don't forget about Uncle Festus too.
Right, the Uncle Festus. What about Tisha? What about all those mug shots?
Yeah,
what
Tisha
about all
too.
that time in jail? Why don't y'all talk about y'all supposed to talk about their life? Why don't you talk about how, well, maybe I have changed my life. I don't commit all these crimes. And y'all should always protect your kids. Don't drive your kids around in a car. So when you're talking about Maurice got a mugshot, you could say, well, what if I was driving my car with my child the way I was, with no restraints, and he's not even strapped down in the car seat or anything, or in the car? What if Maurice would have hit my car? My child would have been flying over that car.
And don't forget about her. She had her sealed when she claimed she was arrested. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they done did. Stormi.
Oh, Stormi.
Yeah, don't forget every last one. I've got mug shots on that. All of them got mug shots on that show. Every last one of them includes. I heard somebody say my soul didn't have none. Yeah, my soul got a mug shot too.
Yeah, oh, I can prove it. Marceau got mug shots. I got his mug shot. So Marceau have been arrested more than one time because I got his mug shot.
I
And if
think that,
anybody
but
don't see my
Tisha,
old videos, you'll see it.
you know, I call them Bunny and Clyde. My soul, and Tisha. He married a thief, and he a thief too. Now they give y'all a platform on the change, but they guess what they getting ready to do, girl? They getting ready to have a another expo in a few weeks from now. So I'm wondering why is they having an expo and don't have no business? Who
That's
are you
what I
guys?
was getting ready to say.
Yeah, they having another expo.
But
Yes,
you,
ma'am. And
but
I
you
think
don't
it's
even
going.
have no companies. You don't even work. You don't even have no businesses. Well,
That's the only thing that they know that they can get a like a little money grab. Yeah, they getting ready to have another expo. They ain't gave the community nothing. All again, they having a expo for the community. Ain't gave community not. I ain't even bought a bologna sandwich. You can go to the Dollar
mhm.
Tree and get a $1.25 pack of bologna. Can you do that in a loaf of bread and take it down there to the hood? Feed them some bologna sandwiches and milk or something. You done took money out of their name. Yeah. Ain't gave them nothing, girl. Nothing. I say nothing. Just take the money for the community and don't do nothing. I got some testimonies. I got to pull them up there too because I went through the hood down there, not too far from where they be having their events at. And I talked to them. They don't watch the show, so they didn't know that they supposed to be taking in nothing. Yeah. What did it
Mhm.
say? Melody, read that.
It's a Melanie knows none of them bottom feeders worth her losing her bag.
That's right. That's
Don't
right.
nobody know who that girl that looked like her daddy with that hair on her forehead. Nobody know who she is, who she belonged to, or where she from. We don't know you, girl. So I don't know. Nobody knows her. Not even the people at the table that she rowing for.
Well,
Nobody know her.
you know what? Tisha's a liar because you know what she said. She said that her own case was different because she didn't move nobody out the way. But according to my quest and Ken, he said that he got put out the house for messing with you. He
Mhm.
moved in with you. His woman kicked him out for messing around with you. That's how he got in. Ken got in your house. So
And
yeah.
she done said several different versions of the same thing. That's why when she was telling me, I said, wait now, that's not what she said before. She said, now she was fooling around with the man within those she
Hey,
was
O'Brien, go on.
okay. Her husband found out about these text messages from the chocolate man
I'm gonna let y'all
uh,
see my.
while they were still together. So you didn't separate for 5 whole years and then you start fooling with him. No, you was fooling around with him at the gym while you were still living with your husband, girl.
Could y'all see my neighbor next door? She cut down her forest, and can you see that in the back?
Yeah, I can see it. She cut it down.
She cut the forest down and put a little pool back there. Yeah,
Oh,
that's my neighbor. Yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah, okay, yeah. She got that yard fixed, and she single too. She white, but she got all her kids are biracial.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Anyway, you guys, we want to talk about Trish, the more compass, and guess who else? More, the double standard, the double standard that they have. She used to be Team Wife. Now she no longer Team Wife. She Team Destiny. If she was Team Wife, she would have to go for Sonny, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this girl do not like Melody. Melody have given her chance after chance after chance. Oh yeah, you guys. What about that incident? Did you see that when Melody said somebody was playing on the phone?
Playing
Did
on the
you see
phone.
that? Yeah. You
No.
haven't seen that? Her
No.
telephone rang and everybody say it's coleslaw. All you get is some breathing and some laughing.
When
They
was
call
it?
Tank, yeah, they call Tank phone. So that's why everybody think who else would have who else would
Hank's phone number. Yeah. And
yeah.
who else would do something like that? You got to think of a crazy person.
And Martell can't afford no telephone. They had used Tank phone. What a grown woman got to have Tank phone for? She can't even afford to buy herself a telephone, or he can't neither. And I heard that he couldn't pay no rent neither. The girl playing out on her. If she don't give her $3,000, cause Martell couldn't pay the rent. I heard that she had to go borrow the rent, and the girl wanted money, or the girl gonna blast it on the internet.
I hope so. Don't fool with these broke snakes. Mm-mm.
Okay, it's 2 hours, and y'all know how I feel about this. I'm going. What time is it? 1:06.
It's 12:06. So it's 1:06 your time.
1:06 my time. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna say hi to everybody, but y'all know my motto. Here we go
There we
again,
go.
y'all. Here we go again. I just love this. Y'all see he got that he in a spiritual battle. Y'all see
Mm-hmm.
all those that's a spiritual battle. If you look at the scenery, he said, I don't know how I'm gonna win. I just know I'm not going to lose. I can't lose, boy. You know what? If we keep that in mind, we can stay encouraged. When we challenge, you just don't know how you're gonna win, but you know you ain't gonna lose. So you know that. And let me show y'all one more thing, and then
I
Pinky, you can
love that.
yeah, y'all see this right here?
Yes.
Y'all seen this before? That's me
Yes,
right
that's
here.
you. That's your picture. That's your car stuck between two 18-wheelers.
Yeah,
That
that's
was on
me, you
December the
guys.
21st.
That's right. God is good. Ah, shit. All I knew I had to get out of that car with my fat self. Oh, I was
Well, you
stuck.
got out.
Look, I was stuck trying to get out the back window. Cause my butt got caught up in the car. My butt was too big. I was stuck, girl. So I did what
Flat
I did was
Teddy.
well, huh?
Flat Teddy.
Yeah, my butt was stuck. I tossed them both of my kid, my grandbaby. Now you know your
Yeah.
little niece. She was like
Yeah.
about 6 months old then. Then my other grandson, he was 12. And I'm on the right side. Y'all see how we couldn't get out that door?
Right.
Yeah, and then it's another car. It's another truck on the other side of them. Y'all couldn't see it. But I'm going to tell y'all what they told me that it was good that them trucks smashed me in. Because, see, on the bottom was a lake. This car could have been flipped over into the lake. But
Ooh.
because they wedged me in, the car stopped right there. Yeah.
But it also protected both of them protected you, although you're smashed between them, still you was
I
protected.
ain't been the same then. I ain't got no knees. I had to get both of my knees and my back. I had to get screws in place in my back, and I ain't got no knees. It's just placing my knees. Yeah, but I'm
Hmm.
still here. I'm still walking around. So I said that's why this right here means so much to me when I be talking about this little fella right here, because I always knew that's all I knew is I had to get out of that car. I just got to
Hmm.
go. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here, but I know I just can't lose, you guys. Okay, go ahead on and say yours, and then I'm going.
Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna win, but I just know I'm not gonna lose. And matter of fact, I I reference that to a lot of things when especially since there's stuff going on with Dr. Shanita, how people are coming at her and everything. Uh, there, this woman is winning every day. She walks with purpose. She walks with everything. And when I see her walk with her purpose, it brings me to tears. To see these gator snipes like Heavenly, Wanda, and all these other nasty Tisha, the girl with the hair on her forehead, all them people, they just makes me wanna just put their head down in a toilet. They just the worst of the low. They hate people that's winning. They hate people that got a good heart that helps others. They want to people like the Wonders and the Tishas and the girl with the hair on her forehead that look like her daddy and the Kimmies. They don't want nobody to win. They don't want you to be so strong and powerful where you're helping other people. That they don't want. They want you to be down with them so you can waddle in the gutter with them. Then they happy. You know, you have family members like that. Don't ever want to see you mount to anything. They get jealous of you. And that's them. So that's all I got to say, guys.
I guess y'all know I can't go nowhere without that. I did. I'm gonna move you to the side a little bit.
Okay. Go ahead. Move me to the side.
Yeah. So, see what is this? How's this one gonna work?
Like Titanic, did you know that's my actual picture?
What's your actual picture?
That avatar, that's me, actually. That's my picture. It's not a make-believe. That my daughter just did it through AG, but I gave her my picture. So that's my hair, my lipstick, everything. Exactly how my I was smiling, everything.
Well, you're such a beautiful lady. You're a very pretty lady.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna put this on up. I was trying to take that chat off so we can see the whole screen if I can find it.
You want me to drop down so you can see? Oh, you
I
need to
got
take
it.
that
I got it.
okay.
I'm up here. So anyway, you guys, this is there. This is gonna be just a little short Black history, and then I'm gonna go, y'all. I had it on those slides, but I didn't let the slide go all the way through. Yeah, to be for real, to be real. Oh, to be real. Okay, here we go, y'all.
He invented what every household uses today, the mailbox. Downing patented his mailbox on October 27, 1891, and called his invention a street letterbox. 1 year prior to inventing the mailbox, Downing patented an electrical switch that allowed railroad workers to turn on or off the power supply to trains at the necessary times. Downing's design for the railroad switch were used as inspiration for inventors who created residential electrical switches. The street letter drop mailbox with a hinged door that closed to protect the mail was invented by Philip B. Downing. Downing, an African-American inventor, patented his new device on October 27, 1891. Marie Van Britten Brown was an American inventor. She was the inventor of the home security system in 1966, along with her husband, Albert Brown. In the same year, they jointly applied for a patent, which was granted in 1969. The invention was basically the first closed-circuit television security system and its predecessor to the modern home systems today. It led to the foundation for video monitoring, remote control door locks, push-button alarm triggers, instant messaging to security providers and police, as well as two-way voice communication. The fame of Brown's device also led to the more prevalent CCTV surveillance in public areas, according to a 2016 New Scientist report. 100 million concealed closed-circuit cameras are now in operation worldwide. Edmund Berger. In 1813, inventor Edmund Berger invented the spark plug. Although the internal combustion engine, in which the current version of the spark plug is used, was only in the developmental stages in the mid-1800s. Mr. Berger is still given the credit for the invention even without obtaining a patent. Henry Thomas
Okay, you guys. Did y'all know that when you go to the mail, y'all don't even when you go to the post office, there is your ancestors' invention. Y'all know every day. And then we carry our ancestors around with us every day, like the dime. Sister Selma Burke is the one behind the image of President Roosevelt on that dime. That's your ancestors right there. And then Mr. Purvis, that's his last name. I don't remember his first name. Purvis invented the ink pen. So the ink pen and the dime are two things that we carried around in our purse and our wallet. Every day we carrying our ancestors around, our ancestors' invention. Next time you pick up an ink pen, think about your ancestors that created an ink pen. Next time you had a coin or a dime, think about your ancestor, you guys. And don't forget Miss West with the famous GPS. All
Yes,
right, that's
ma'am.
your Black History Spotlight, and I'm gone.
Okay, thank you.
I got to leave. I can't go without saying this. Wait a minute, hold Melody. Miss Bap says Melody knows none of them bottom feeders worth her losing her bag. Oh my
That is
God.
true.
Woo! Baps. Can you see this one? Can
Yeah,
you see that one?
yeah. Tay, I don't have nothing good to say on your comment, but anyone in the right mind would have been gone if they tried it. Yeah. But see, they want Melanie to try it because they know they can then sue her for her money. They want her to come off because they all want her money.
Okay, I
That's the
want to
way they're
say
going to get the
that's
money.
to be real. Said I can't believe that she can't comprehend what Melody was saying. That all of them act like they can't. Not just Nell, but every last one of them on there act like they can't comprehend nothing. But they can comprehend what Hotel is a good
Mhm.
man. That's all they know. Tay said Martell said Mel is gangster. Plus AC and Stormi talk. AC scared of Mel because Mel have pulled up on her. Yeah, so don't y'all forget, go back and find that spot. Y'all will see that with that respectfully cheating came from Kimmie. Melody
Mhm.
only answered her. But when Melody started off, she said that Martell was disrespecting her. He was doing
Mhm.
disrespect for cheating. And then she said, well,
Yeah,
yeah. And then that's when Kimmie talked about the respect for cheating. Go back and watch it, y'all. It was Kimmie ball up there.
I saw it.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Thank y'all for being here. It's a little over 2 hours. And I got, 3 o'clock, I get my baby off the bus. So
Yeah.
got to go get her.
All right.
Later.
All right. Later. Bye
Call
bye.
me.
Bye bye, everybody.
Thank you for being here.
You welcome.
Don't y'all forget to go support Queen Common Sense and Debbie Bird, Debbie and Pinky here. Don't y'all forget.
All
Uh-huh.
right. Thank you, everybody.
And y'all, did nobody give me a cash app, but it's $ Black Titanic if you want to send me a cash app.
And let me just say